Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading, and I wanted to talk about the full moon that's occurring in Leo, in your fellow fire sign. So that will be trining your energy, might be getting some really interesting insights that are coming in, but they kept going Jupiter in Aries, and I know you probably already know about this. Jupiter, the great benefic energy, wanting to expand and grow things in your life, bring good things, good fortune, is in your sign. And I just get this dynamic energy of personal expansion, things coming towards you, experiences where you feel like you're growing in some way, shape or form. You could actually be feeling lucky as well. It could just be a bit of an interesting lucky energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull a card for the full moon in Leo and see what's coming in. What does Aries need to know about the full moon in Leo? And then we're going to go down a little bit of a relationship story path as well, like from the quantum realm, just to celebrate some of the energies that are around at the moment. Ooh, we've got Spider. Okay, I love Spider. Look at how creative Spider is. Spiders, this could be a really highly creative time, or, it's a web, so it's about community. It's about being very sensitive to the people around you. Every time something lands in the web, the spider feels the slightest vibrations. So it may be at this moment in time just to be aware of what it is that you're creating. You are the spider creating the beautiful web of people around you. But you might find yourself super, super sensitive to their energies at this moment in time. So I think it's kind of an interesting combination of energies here with the web. But this feels like a really positive energy. It's actually an earth energy, that downward pointing triangle with the line through it, even though you would think sometimes the spider's air. But I really feel like it's kind of like what are you creating in terms of friendship groups or community or collective energy, and being really aware of the collective consciousness. That's something that could be coming through with this. So I'm going to pull another card. So I kind of get also like your immediate environment, like the people that you spend a lot of time around. And this is good in that, yes, you're going to be sensitive and understand if somebody's upset or somebody's got something going on, you're going to know. You're just going to know. You're just so attuned to the vibrations. But it's also understanding, like in a kind of practical way, well, what have I built here to create? Can this structure that I've created here, is this going to help this person on a practical level as well? So just say it's around your home and you're realizing somebody around you is upset or is feeling sensitive about something. It may have nothing to do with you. Maybe it's something else that's going on in their life at this moment in time. And it's kind of like, well, the home space at the moment, it's really kind of, it might be kind of testing the strength of what you've created in that energy, in the space around you. Is it a safe place for this person to be feeling sensitive? Is it a supportive place for the people around you, or the social networks or social groups? It's got this sense of questioning the strength and safety. So this could be to do with online, social media, that sort of stuff as well. And it's kind of like you're just feeling the vibrations of it and going, okay, no, I feel like this is strong and it can withstand some of these interesting little tweaks or peaks or feelings that I'm getting. So we also have the other energy we have is love, trust, choice and trust. And look at these beautiful wolves. Again, it's like your wolf pack, the people that you're very connected to. Wolves travel in packs. They just intuitively know when they're hunting what everybody's roles are. They even have like this kind of non-verbal, even psychic connection. But it's kind of like this energy. There might be a lot of non-verbal cues that are coming in here, where you're just kind of picking up on things and like, oh yeah, I know there's something going on with that person, even though they're not telling me or they're not saying anything. So it is almost like really trusting that the person, there's choice around everything at this moment, choices around, and it's about, for whatever reason, the spider web. What is this web that you've created? That can you trust this web here? The structures that are around you, the boundaries, the structures. Is this something that's working well? And is this and trust that the person has the choice to tell you whether they're feeling this way or not. So that's another thing. The web is also can be if you're feeling like you're caught in a web, you're caught in somebody else's web, you might be feeling sensitive to that. So there's quite a few energies around it. Mostly I get this sense of it's more of a soulmate energy, but yeah, super sensitivity coming in here around those around you. So, and I think with the choice, it might be a sense of if you know how somebody's feeling and they're not saying anything, when do you step in? When do you give them the autonomy to kind of, let you know how they're feeling on their own terms? Or when is it like, okay, I see that you need help and I'm wanting to put out a helping hand in some way, shape or form. Or so yeah, it's this, again, a delicate balance, but it's strong. It's like the spider energy. The web is very delicate but strong. And the spider makes its web with no expectations, but if the web gets broken, it just makes it again. So it's, again, this sense of testing the strength of friendships, relationships, the structures around you is going to be really important. So, and there may be challenges around it as well that could come in. There may be that for some of you, there's been battles around this, around your boundaries. That's something that could come through as well, Aries, tests and battles. So, yeah, you might, again, be feeling super sensitive if you feel like somebody's overstepping a boundary, or you can kind of, you might be seeing something happening to somebody else that you're like, I'm not liking that. So, yeah, just all in all, there's this super sensitivity that's coming through. So now they're wanting to connect me to this story, and been doing it with all the readings this week. This is a relationship story, but it's a relationship story that exists from the quantum realm. It doesn't necessarily exist in any time, place, space or time. I know I said time twice there. It could be from the past, the present or the future energy, but there's something within this story that they're wanting to bring in that hopefully will have a resonance, some kind of soul message for you. And we'll look at the higher meaning, the higher purpose, because they're talking about Venus in Pisces at this moment in time. Venus is in Pisces, and Venus is the planet of love, relationships, rules money, rules what you're attracted to, who you're attracted to, how you express yourself in love. It can be also ruled the arts and creativity. So Pisces is a sign of transcendence, unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion. So there's an opportunity to connect to those energies and want to bring an ease to relationships, or possibility to heal some wounds, which is actually, it can just be a very loving energy as well. So this is kind of this transcendent energy of let's go up to the high vibration and see what story is coming through. It may or may not be necessarily something that is happening to you at this moment in time, but there might just be an aspect of it or a soul message that comes through. So I'm going to pull 4 cards, and we've got the Ace of Wands, of course, the Aries energy of coming out first, and then we'll see. So we've got Ace of Wands, the Temperance, okay, the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands. Ooh, look at all this success coming in, and the 9 of Wands, and the Strength card. Okay, so that's a very Leo energy with the Strength card. It's about being very brave as well, because we are going to be working with Leo energy and Aquarius energy in this full moon. So a lot of this reading is going to be about that energy. So what I'm getting here with this story is this is a story of success. But it's a story of balance and being patient and it's a sense that, okay, so they're showing me this person that had a vision for their lifetime. Okay, a vision for their lifetime. And they're like, this is where I want to get to at the end of my lifetime. These are all the things that I want to achieve in my lifetime. And so they're busily planting seeds in the hope that it will grow and come to some kind of fruition. So feeling quite activated and motivated, having some very, very clear goals this person had in this lifetime with this story that's coming through. But then it was a sense of time. Some of these, there was this passage of time that came through where it really was understanding the right timing for something. Some of these seeds lay dormant for years, like decades. and only just came out at the right time. So it felt like it was, they planted these seeds in a very, very early age. They're showing me like when they were very, very young, like not even like say maybe 0 to 5 years old. It was like these energies got activated within them, that these are the seeds that are planted for the lifetime. But yes, they have remained dormant. And so it was this sense of waiting. Maybe it needed to be, things needed to balance out, maybe harmony, working with elements that weren't working in this lifetime for whatever reason. I thought this was going to be a relationship reading, but it feels more like just a person. Not the relationship hasn't come up yet, but so it really is this sense that over a very long period of time, this person eventually gained success, recognition, validation for these seeds that were planted when they weren't even consciously aware. This was spirit planting these. So think 0 to 5. That's not a time when you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do in this lifetime? That's spirit planting these seeds. You're just like a kid doing whatever it is that's happening, and not even consciously aware of it a lot of the time. So with like this kind of energy. So it really is a sense of being able to look back and understand that there was a resilience that was gained, that there was a courage that was gained throughout this lifetime, that there were a lot of challenges that came in as well, with activating things and trying to get things working. And there was a soul fatigue, there was a tiredness that came through with it, but a sense of patience brings the culmination, brings the harvest. So it's kind of interesting because combination of things here, okay, for the higher message, Aries, that I'm getting. Some things that you're planting now and activating now are going to require some patience and a longer period of time for these seeds to start growing and coming to fruition and to feel like this was successful, whatever it is that you're activating at this moment in time. But at the same time, there's things that were unconsciously activated when you were a child that you kind of agreed to do in this lifetime or to activate in this lifetime that are ready to come to fruition, that are ready to be seen, and ready to be validated, ready to come out as a successful energy in your life. So there's a combination of these things happening here. And so it's, very, very exciting energy. I'm just going to sit with this for a second about what I'm getting here for you, Aries. So they're saying it's about understanding the cycles. It's very cyclical. So new seeds are coming up and growing and you're reaping the harvest at this moment in time. But at the same time, that's creating a fertile space for new seeds to be planted. But they want you to celebrate the harvest that's coming through. That you might have had to wait a long time for this. So even though there is a sense that you've had to go through a lot of challenges, that's what they're saying here with the Jupiter in Aries energy, is there are opportunities here that you can take that might seem like, okay, that just come out of nowhere, or that's just, okay, interesting. So what they're saying is this sense of personal growth and expansion. This is you growing as a person in this lifetime. Right now, it's a sense of you are, they say with the Seven of Pentacles, this was a seed that was planted. You are the beautiful bush that has grown out. It probably sounded wrong, but you are like the culmination of, you see yourself as this lovely flourishing, tree or plant, and you're seeing that, the results of seeds that have been planted a long time ago. And so there's this beautiful sense of validation, of seeing that within yourself. And even though there's part of you that said, yeah, but it took a lot of work and I had to go through a lot of stuff to get to it and it wasn't easy, it's wanting you to, now's the time for beautiful growth and to see that growth within you and to allow an aspect of your life to flourish. So, yeah, it's taken a lot of patience, but the right path there's a path very aligned to you that's opening up now. And yeah, this is a beautiful thing. They kept saying, but this is Aries. This is Aries. It's something, it's you growing and flourishing. So, yeah. So that is the message for the week, Aries. So in celebration of this beautiful Venus in Pisces energy and Valentine's Day, I do have 14% off to celebrate February the 14th. Selected personal readings, so it includes love readings and some general readings because I know not everybody's into the love readings. But yeah, that offer is open until February the 14th Australian time, and the link for that, if you're interested in booking in for a reading, the link is in the description box below. And yeah, so that's it, Aries. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment because that lets YouTube know that you support the channel and helps with the growth of the channel. And take care.